Hey everyone, it's Ian from the Paper Sparrow, back today with a recap of my talk from JournalFest a couple of weeks ago. I hope you enjoy listening. I am not one for public speaking. I mumble, I stutter, I speak very quickly, and I have no real confidence when it comes to public speaking. I've avoided it the past 42 years, but I thought nothing really happens if you stay in your comfort zone. So when Bex offered me the opportunity, I decided to give it a go. So there was a lot of other speakers on the day, some very creative ones from Bronte Plans, She and Her Journals, Rolly from the Notebook Historian, and there were some fantastic speakers. It's very worthwhile checking out their Instagram pages as well. But I thought I would do a little transcribe and recap of my talk. A lot of people gave me some lovely feedback on how it went, and they found it quite valuable, so I thought I would share it too. So the topic of my talk was called "My Journal is a Mirror and Not a Window." I've used the sentence quite a lot in journal club meetings and in some of my classes, and I found it kind of sums up my experience in journaling. I've tried planning, I've tried bullet planning, I've tried different methods of it, but it's not for me. So I journal. That's what I call myself, a journaler, not a planner. Journaling and planning are a Venn diagram of practices and methods, overlapping so many times, but they are also distinct in their own ways. I use the title "My Journal is a Mirror, Not a Window" because I feel it's for looking inward instead of outward, reflection instead of projection. Planning gives me anxiety. Sorry to those amongst us who are planners. I love your focus, structure and organisation. I just prefer to write my to-do list after it's a to-done list. I'd rather give myself some distance to process my thoughts or feelings and then share them with the page. It can help soften the edges. It might take the sting out of a comment or clear the mist from a memory we thought we knew. It's easy to turn your journal into a record of negativity, just as it can be easy to pick out your flaws when we look in the mirror. However, your journal should be your biggest supporter, a place that champions your achievements while also allowing you to explore the harder feelings and giving us space to reflect on how both made us feel, what we can learn from this and how we can grow. The blank page can be daunting, but it's there to be used. Can't find your words? Use someone else's. A song, a quote, a poem that expresses how you feel. You can fill your page with a deep and philosophical ode to your day, or pop a single sticker in the middle. Both are valid, both captured your energy and emotion in the moment, both mean you journaled. That spark or big win you think is necessary to make writing about it seem worth it. But often life is just life, so it's important to journal about everything, not just as a list of completed tasks, but where you were, who you were with, how you felt, what song was on the radio, what the air smelled of, where you wished you were instead. Giving the ordinary its deserved place gives you perspective, so when you look back, that random day in April might just have been a wee bit of wonderful. As Oscar Wilde said, "Be yourself, everyone else is taken." Comparison is a thief of joy. It's natural to look at amazingly creative journal spreads shared on TikTok, YouTube or Instagram and think, I wish mine looked like that. But your journal is for you. It's not homework to be submitted for validation. It's not to be marked. It's not to be shared unless you feel it can be shared. We can appreciate the skill and effort of the work of others and thank them for sharing it, but that's their story. Copying or editing your journal to look like someone else's is a disservice to you and your story. So be messy, make mistakes, be everything you are too shy or self-conscious to be in the real world on your page. 3 little words: not "I love you" or "must have notebook" or "buy more washi." Journaling can be condensed into those 3 words: pen, paper, pause. Journaling is a mindful practice and should be something you allow yourself time and grace to explore and enjoy. Even if your pause is only 10 minutes on the train on the way home from work, take a breath, take a moment, pause, think and indulge yourself. Writing things by hand forces us to slow down, to consider our words, so even a couple of lines can be enough to quiet a busy mind. Your journal is a sacred, safe space, and giving yourself permission to take some time for yourself and write from the heart, or go silly with stickers, is a form of self-care. Short-term memory. can be as little as 15 to 30 seconds, roughly equating to remembering 7 letters or numbers. That's a phone number. That is an email address. Meaning your journal is an important tool for capturing those little flashes. So the next time you're having one of those conversations with yourself, write it down. This is often when you're at your most uninhibited and creative, and those free association writing sessions can be brilliant to help explore feelings of anxiety, stress, or worry. Turn your inner monologue into your paper monologue. Final thoughts, and thank you for bearing with me. Ultimately, what we love is paper. It can be shiny or sticky, lined or dotted, coloured or cream, but it's still just paper. It literally grows on trees. Its function is not to remain on a shelf or in a box, untouched by the excited hand of a journaler. So fulfill its destiny and use those damn notebooks. Make a mistake, mistakes happen. That's why we invented erasers, or whiteout, or washi tape, or stickers. Make your journal a reflection and extension of you. Make it chunky and well fed, brimming with thoughts and ideas, worries, passions, filling with clippings, ephemera, paint, ink and pencil. Make it yours. Journaling can be a solitary hobby, but looking at our community, we're all on the same page. I had tried to come up with a witty pun, try and tie it to something like a TED talk, like a spread talk, but it didn't sound right. So I'm just going to leave it at this. Thank you for joining me again. Let me ramble on as to how I use my journal. I hope some of it might ring true, some of it might make you laugh, some of it might go, what the hell is this guy talking about? But I appreciate you listening. Until next time, thank you.